If y'all don't mind, please remind me that I need to stop the music as soon as I get ready to do my recording, because that's music was kind of problematic and it kind of takes away from the actual recording.
And I'm gonna be quiet.
No.
Happening.
Well, I mean, it's up to you, but I kind of want it to be interactive, you know.
You going live? I ain't.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
I'll see how it goes.
This thing is still active.
Okay. All right, Daniel, you there? You good? Oh, you say you're.
Yeah, I'm connected. I'm connected to my phone so I can hear y'all.
Oh dang, man, this is tough. Tough night.
Yeah.
So everybody get attacked. Everybody's computers get attacked right before we get ready to go live. Yeah, man. I want you to take. I want to take some time specifically you, Daniel, because this is directly to your role, man. So see if you can get your machine back on. So I'll give you a second. We'll let the stream out. Yeah, we got a couple people on Twitch. Is that you, Pierre? Pierre back?
Let me check something real quick.
Okay. All right, we'll give everybody a second to jump in here. Trying to figure out which direction I want to go with this tonight. I got several directions.
Are you in the yellow shirt?
Yep, got it on.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm.
All right, yeah, we'll take just a little bit of time. All right, and Daniel, let me know when you get everything back up, man, because I'll be working specifically a lot targeted towards kind of what you tonight. If Pierre can get on mic too, I'd like to kind of work with you directly, Pierre, too. All right, there. So Daniel's probably rebooting again. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and do my assessment here. All right, we'll reference Saboteur in a little bit. Let's move this up. I'll stop the screen, so let's move this around a little bit. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, everybody on YouTube? All right, let's see, which machine do I want to work with? Oracle VirtualBox, multiple vulnerabilities. Hey, Jaden, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Let's see, Intel chipset, we've done that one. Verify trust. This one we hadn't done on any video at this point. Insecure web Windows service permission. This is a good one. This is a good one, definitely. Yeah, laptop one. Yep, I got that device online. Okay, hey Daniel, let me know if you're almost back. All right, cool. So yeah, seeing which vulnerability, Adobe Media Encoder, that's probably just gonna be standard right there. NVIDIA GeForce local privilege escalations. That's on laptop one. That'll be an easy one. Probably have to do a download and reinstall the latest version. Uninstall, reinstall. .NET Core, Windows 11. Okay, this one's this is it's one of those devices. Paint 3D, we've done that. Laptop 3D, we've done that. Vulnerability. So it looks like it's on NVIDIA GeForce Notepad++. That's the easy one. Oracle VirtualBox. All right. So anyway, so just wait to check chat. What's up? If y'all have some questions, if somebody from the YouTube channel, if you have questions about anything, feel free. I'm going to try to get through and answer the questions at some point in the near future. There's a lot of them that I've let build up. So I want to make sure I actually get those addressed. There's a lot of good questions too, because those are actually my next videos, right? Those questions y'all ask. That's mine to cues on what I need to make videos about. All right, let me pull up LinkedIn. Oh, yo, Kevin. Kevin's in the house. What's up, man? I don't know if y'all know Kevin. Kevin is definitely way huge following on LinkedIn at this point. I think also on YouTube and stuff like that. So Kevin, if you're there, man, what's up?
That Kevin Apollinario?
Yeah, that's him. So
We
I
used
can't
to work together.
really, oh, cool. I've been seeing his stuff. So funny thing is, when I first started streaming on LinkedIn and stuff like that, some of the people that came through Professor Black Ops and what is it, Struggle Security, those guys, and met some of the other content creators in cybersecurity space, and he was one of them that Professor Black Ops was telling me about was Kevin. He's done really good. Yeah, really smart guy too.
Yeah, he's good. He's good people. I didn't know who he was though when we were working together.
Mm-hmm. One of those low key content creators, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, chat. I want to put it out to chat. What y'all see the list of vulnerabilities? What do y'all think is interesting? I'm taking requests. I haven't done this on Internet Explorer unsupported version check, unsupported version detection. And this is a critical. Oh, yep. This is on. Oh, I know this machine. All right, so we'll do that one. Like, let's look specifically at this machine. Go to open and find these. So a lot of steps I'm going to probably skip at this point, because like I said, I got videos on all this stuff, and so it doesn't make sense to like start from scratch on a lot of, because I'm building these videos out as a foundational thing. Also, if you are interested in SentinelOne training, you can go to my YouTube channel. I mean, y'all already on a YouTube channel, but what I've done is I've actually curated. So this site I put together, and if you look at the SentinelOne training, I've actually curated and put it all nice and neat into one package. So you can go to technologyinterpreters.com, and you can go and you can take these SentinelOne trainings one by one. This is probably anywhere from 3 to 6 hours of SentinelOne training that normally costs, or I'll say probably about what, $5,000 of SentinelOne training or something like that. Maybe more, maybe less, but it's definitely in the thousands, right? So it's there for you for free. Here's the console that I have for SentinelOne. May use that for some of my remediations. Let's see, this is the machine we're going to be targeting right here. So I'll get that machine online and I'll connect to it in a second. So I'm going to drag it off screen. I'm going to go ahead and open my remote shell so we can actually get in and do some action. So tonight what we'll do is we'll do interrogation. I'm not going to remediate the vulnerability on stream because I want to save it so I can do a concise like YouTube video. Okay. But I am going to go ahead and log into this right quick. And once I'm on a remote shell, I'll go ahead and drag this back over. All right, cool. Sorry, let my daughter know I'm streaming there so she don't just go in there and start banging some pots and pans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay. So I need folks to talk now. Like y'all hiding out. I can't. I love y'all, but I can't have y'all like y'all hiding out, because this is supposed to be interactive. So need somebody brave enough to come off mic. So if not, I'm just gonna kick y'all out. I'm just gonna leave Discord and I'll just do the stream. Y'all can watch it like everybody else. So Come on now. I need somebody who's willing to come off chat here because I got questions and stuff like that because I want to work through these vulnerabilities. I don't want to just sit here and talk to the microphone and myself tonight. You know what I'm saying? So just gonna put it out there. We'll see. We'll see who's brave enough. Because if not, I'm just gonna deafen myself. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna share the screen so y'all in Discord, y'all can actually see it from Discord in real time, okay? So if you will, all right, go ahead and join the live stream on Discord. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, y'all got the inside scoop, man. Y'all got personalized training. So I need y'all to be brave too. Daniel, need Daniel to come back. Okay. Because I promise you, like sitting here talking to a microphone by myself, this gets old. You know what I'm saying? Just telling y'all. It's real old. If it wasn't for the fact that I could hear myself, it would even be worse. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna be brave. Al, you gonna step up and be my partner in crime here?
We'll see.
All right, cool. So go ahead and join the stream. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So I tell you what, let's take it here. So we got several critical vulnerabilities here. We can walk through remediating this one because this is one we've done before. Okay. So I don't need to do another video on this one. Okay. All right. So Allison, what do you think about this one? Okay. What is this one?
Hold on, I'm having some difficulties.
Okay.
It's like my screen just got really small.
Which one are you feeling, man?
went
Which
through.
one are you feeling?
Might
Yo,
have to
Pierre,
go
you
back
good?
through.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. There you go. Why is the whole crew having audio issues? Boy, y'all don't ever need to join ever again. Y'all need to join 10 minutes early to figure this stuff out, because we are not going back to these days. This used to be, so when we first started the cybersecurity mentorship program, this is what it was like every freaking week. They joined and then everybody had 50 mic problems. Okay, so nah, we ain't doing this. Nah. So everybody need to get your mics 10 minutes early. Come do mic checks. So okay. Oh my gosh. Are you good, Pierre, though?
Yeah, kind of.
All right. So Pierre, you talking, so we'll work through this together. All right, so let me go to the Zoom view here. Let's move this up. Okay. So Pierre, have you seen this vulnerability before?
The .NET Core?
Not, well, that .NET Core. Okay, cool. So do you know, all right, so you kind of, let's walk through the process of remediating .NET Core 609. I don't want to make another video on .NET Core at this point. So do you remember kind of the process we go through to figure out how to remediate this one?
We look for to see if it's if data is in our system. So
Okay.
we do a little register edit to see if we find it in our register.
Okay, so do a register edit. So walk me through this. So you're in the ballpark, but it's not necessarily a reg edit to see, but a registry query to see if it's
sorry, that's what I was looking at. Yeah,
all right, so what is that path? And Pierre, you got to put headphones on too, man. I'm hearing myself in your background.
No, it's got my other computer going. Hold on one second.
Okay, all right.
My main computer was doing a update.
Yeah.
All right, so let me see.
Dang, your computer doing updates too? God, everybody doing updates right now. Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I'm about to get this for you. Yeah.
All right, yeah. What's the code that we need here? All right, I'm gonna do something while he does that. So basically, sometimes going to Google. So it's just say you show what I typically Google for this PowerShell.
Gotta have it written down on my Net Plus. Plus.
The PowerShell get list of installed programs. And when that comes up here, this is one particular, like I said, I spent more time on this website. I'm going to eventually move this to the technology interpreter's website, like this command, because basically I reference it. So instead of me coming here, like I'll show you something else I'm building out here. Like if you look on the tenable section, I'm building out these remediations and stuff like that. So basically for me, like I'm tired of having to go to other people's websites to get stuff. So I'm actually aggregating all this stuff on the technology interpreter's website. So if you're interested, then that's technologyinterpreters.com. Okay, /tenable. That gets you to the. Basically, it's nowhere near complete, but I'm slowly working my way through it. Okay.
All right.
So, all right. So Pierre, all right, let's walk through this. Okay. And like they say, you ever heard the term "closed mouths don't get fed." So, so those of you that are willing to talk will get more out of this. So let's start with this command. Okay. All right. Let's put this in chat for. I'm share this with everyone. Start putting these in chat for everybody so you can kind of see. Okay. Hope it doesn't. The platforms don't think we're actually trying to hack them. Okay. But so what that does is that takes a long time to run. And this is going to go through and give me a list of all the programs and add remove programs. So this is kind of like, this is like basic PowerShell commands that do a lot of good. So if you notice right here, this is what I'm looking for. Hey, Pretty Cyber, can I hear you in Discord? You are actually deafened and muted. So you got to undeafen yourself, which means you can't hear us, and you got to unmute your mic so we can hear you. So it should be you should have like a headphone button and a mic button on your Discord somewhere. Okay. All right. So what we got here is, so we can see run that, but see the thing is this is inefficient because we want to be able to search this and find this, right? Okay. So in order for us to do that, then we need to use the where object command. Does anybody you remember that, Pierre?
Where object?
Okay, Allison, I see you there.
Back.
All right, let's see.
No, you have to put a tag.
Okay, got to put a tag.
Yeah.
Where attack object. Okay. All right, what next?
And you might put the path on the pad of the file.
Yeah. So I'll cheat for like for everybody in chat. So, but yeah. Okay, just to make sure it's this one. Okay. All right. Pierre, which one? Where object and then what? Open curly brace, right?
Yep.
Dollar sign.
And number sign.
All right. Dollar sign underscore dot, right? And then we want to say the field that we're looking for, which is, so I'm going to look for the name. And I'm going to say, so we got two versions of .NET. So we get a chance to just basically wild out. And we'll see if we can get both of these off tonight. So where name, yo, die. All right. So the thing is my daughter's an artist. So she got her whole studio thing going on over there. And she's doing her end of the term college stuff there. So it's going to be a little bit of bang. So sorry about everybody. All right. So where object name. All right. What's next, Pierre? Tag like open parentheses asterisk 6.0.9. Yo, Diane, do you have to make so much noise, babe? Okay, my bad. All right, she say, I'm being as quiet as I can. Okay. Okay. So let's try the where object command. So that's the syntax. I said I was gonna put it in chat, didn't I? So let's make sure I keep my word here. Sharing all the commands. There we go. Because I want everybody to be able to learn this. And okay, so you see, and I know. Here's the thing. Like a lot of times you may say, all right, I've seen this before. You showed this last time. Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of things that are gonna be repeated. So kind of like, I would love to say I got a curated thing. I come here every time it's going to be something brand new, but I want to, the main thing here is for the people coming in, I want to be able to kind of work with and get reps in with them. So to the folks here in my Discord channel, make sure they're comfortable. And so the thing is, I want y'all to make sure, like if I put these commands in the chat one time, the next week I come here, if I show up and the folks that's in Discord is asking me the same thing for the same vulnerability, then that's a no-no. So that's the same, and something I want to emphasize, like on the job. The thing is, if your supervisor, your team lead, your engineer, whatever, if they show you something one time, your goal is for them to never have to show it to you again. Okay, that's trust me, that goes a long way. Your goal is with everything you do to like be actively listening and to only have to be told one time. Okay, that's not always going to be the case. I'm not saying that's always going to be the case, but that should be your goal. Okay, so now that we got this command here, we got it narrowed down. So it looks like we've got 3 different installations of 6019. So for me, I break out of PowerShell. I actually go into just some regular DOS, man. So I do reg query because I find it to be a lot easier. So I need to get more comfortable with the searching using PowerShell. I think it's like search item. So let's take a quick look at that. Okay, let me zoom out for a second. Let's dig into that, because that's why I do these live streams, because this is when I work through. So what you see me doing right now in the live stream is I'm actually like working through, I'm learning, and this is stuff that I'm going to either publish a YouTube video about and or utilize at work. And so this is what you're seeing is what all of you in cybersecurity doing. You should be training outside of your job, right? You should be skilling up outside of your job. But the difference is I'm just live streaming my skilling up process. Okay. So, and I've been doing this for, I don't know, 5-10 years since I started YouTube or something like that. I've been leveling up outside of work. And then this is stuff I go back in and I'm sitting there with a customer or a member, you know what I'm saying? And they got a vulnerability. And I was like, oh, I know how to fix this now. So that's it. So what we want here is, let's see. Oh, I want to look at the search item. So let's do search item. Search item PowerShell. You got the get item. I thought there was a search something. All right, let's do this PowerShell. So what I'm doing is basically I'm taking away my own dependence on the reg query command. I've been in IT a long time, so I got I got a few ways to do everything, but I want to be able to do this all in PowerShell. So it looks like we got a registry find command. Okay, this might be promising. So registry find, is this PowerShell? Yeah, this is PowerShell. So this, by the way, this is new for me today too. I don't think I've ever used this command. Oh, we can do recursively. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, here's what I do. I'm telling you all my dirty secrets here. I usually skip down to the bottom, look at the example. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like I read a few things, then because I'm telling you, like I have what's called binocular vision dysfunction. So I have to wear prism lenses and all that stuff. And so reading is not really ever comfortable for me. Okay, but I make do with it. So my brain and my eyes, typically they want to take it a little bit in and they just want to like go guess the rest, right? So I usually go to an example and it's easier for me to see an example. Oh my Lord. Boy, y'all killing me. They're killing me with this in and out Discord. They boy, I tell you. Woo! Lord have mercy. Help y'all computer issues.
But I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Next week, please, everybody, join early, join off to do your PC updates, do everything. Oh my gosh, y'all killing me, boy. It's kind of funny, but yo, all right. So lost my train of thought, but it came back, I think. So anyway, so registry find command. Obviously, they don't give us an example, so poo on that one. Now, there's also the registry query command. Registry query, so you just type it out. Options isn't implemented yet. Wait, what does this mean? yeah, that works, man. That works. Registry remove, is this how we get rid of registry keys? Remove a registry key of value. Okay, so then we got to register. Okay, so guess what, everybody? This was totally planned. I was totally scripted out, and we're going to be doing registry commands in PowerShell tonight. Hey, there we go. Because I always take time to prepare, not really. I just kind of wing it sometimes. So we got a registry set command. This command isn't implemented yet. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let's do something here. Let's go to the remote shell. See if that brings anything. Yeah. So that's interesting that this is not implemented yet. Okay, so all right, PowerShell query registry. Let's do this. What are our options here? Get item. Can we do what we're looking for has to say recursive. See, this just doesn't get the current item. I mean, it doesn't like search the registry. All right. Registry find. Nah, that's not implemented. I'm pretty sure there's something that calls search item, y'all. Okay. Let's go to learn.microsoft.com. Search item. Let's see if that actually comes up in anything. Okay. I don't know. Look, if anybody's in chat that knows the registry, the PowerShell equivalent, if not, I'm going to use. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give up. I mean, what kind of like? How can I like go on YouTube and tell people what to do and stuff? And if I just give up on a live stream because I can't find the command? No, I will try it. Okay. So I will not use the reg query command. Henceforth, said. Okay. So holding myself accountable. All right, we're gonna go back to this guy. Let's keep. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna go all the way. So let's zoom out for a second. I'm gonna show you what I do. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go Copilot, PowerShell command to search registry. It's gonna say where's query watch. Like use that one, dude. Okay, let's see what it comes back with. Get child item registry. Oh, there, that's what I'm looking for. So we can do a get child item with the path, and then we can do it recursively, and we can do where object. Oh, I did not know that. Yo, check this out. Check this out. There you go. So this is for me. Maybe I should have known, but say, hey, I'm learning PowerShell as I go. So I didn't know I could pipe that into a where object command and then use the like. So get child item path with attack recurse, pipe into a where object command where whatever value where name like. Oh my goodness, I'm so down with this. All right, so let's do. And they use this this designation. Let me pull this up in Copilot. All right, so they used. Did I paste it in chat? Yeah, okay. So they used. Oh, the chat's messing up. Y'all, sorry about that. Okay. So what they're doing is, let me zoom in. All right, so for this, registry .. I don't think I have to use registry .. I think I can use HKey local machine, HKLM HKLM : / Yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty sure that works. Okay, so let's do this. So here's the thing. I'm going to type this out, by the way. Get tag child item.
Remember GCI.
Tag path. Oh, GCI. Oh yeah, we can use the shortcut.
The same thing.
Yes,
GCI. Get child item. GCI. Shout out to Sleepy Ninja from Twitch. Yep. Yeah. Yep. So get child item, tag path. Okay, and then we can put that in parentheses, and then we can do HKey local machine : / software. While I'm looking at this particular location because I know that this usually references the uninstall executable that I can get .NET uninstalled with. So while 60, 64, 32 node backslash Microsoft. What's CRO? Okay. Windows current version. Uninstall. Okay. All right. I think that's good. Okay. So if I do that, okay. So that worked. Okay. So that's a start right there. Okay. HLOC path. Okay. That's good. So we got a good start. Now, based on the command, we're gonna do attack recurse. All right, and that's going to give us even more because that's going to search all the subkeys. So you can see, all right, we got way more information here. Going to control C this before that gets out of control. All right, so then we'll pipe that into where object. And we're going to search, got to put what field we want to search, right? So we want to look, we can do version. Let's try that, where object, open parentheses, $ underscore dot version, and we'll do attack like, and we'll do asterisk 6.0.9 asterisk close parentheses close.
You got a zero, two zeros.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Appreciate that. Good looking out. All right. Okay. So I didn't get anything back. Okay. So I'm going to search for a known. So I'm looking at this last entry. I'll say 601. This says, because see, I want to test my script. So, okay, that tells me that I've got something that's incorrect in my script. I said version. So if I wanted to search for this one. Oh, okay. Where's the version? Version minor, version major.
Is it under display version?
Yeah, I should put display version. Let's do that. Okay, so when I see this, this tells me, okay, either something is wrong with my script, right? So, all right, what do we have here? So I'll back up a little. Where object display version, like, and I'll just put like 6. See, no matter what I do, I don't get anything. So that tells me that the syntax is not broken, because if it does, I will get error message. But yet it's still the value I'm searching for. So let's say display name is like .net. Okay, see, I get nothing back. So let's back up. So piping this into the where object is not yielding anything. Let's check what they did. Oh, so wait. Oh, they just did that. Recurse, and they went straight into the where object dot name. They did a like. And this is why you can't trust everything that you see in AI, because it just don't work like it said it does. So a couple things. So I know that the command works without the where object, right? So we already tested that. That ran fine. So if I go back and I take this off, command runs fine. Now I could search through this. So let's just eyeball this for a second. See if .NET lives here. But see, look at all these uninstall strings. For a support assistant, we can get rid of that. The quiet uninstall string is already right there built out for us. That's actually good to know. Support assistant plugin. Okay, let me copy this. All right. Because support assistant, I think that's part of the Dell software, and something I might be doing a video on getting rid of in the near future. They should have a quiet uninstall quiet or something like that. Okay, cool. Anyway, I'll take this and drop this in Discord. Put this in the Menti chat, y'all, so I can reference it. Okay, cool. So that's support assistant. Now, it's a couple of ways we could do this. We could really do this with some very rudimentary. Basically, hey, what's up? This other guy named Lo. Hey, how's it going, man? So what we're doing is I'm doing a PowerShell command to query the registry recursively, which means searching the folders and subfolders. But when I pipe this in, oh, here it is right here. This is what I'm looking for. So I could eyeball it. So, I mean, I got what I'm looking for. But the thing is, I don't want to do this way. I actually want to get the actual command. I want to be able to query the registry the correct way. So that's the uninstall string. I just copied it out for those of you looking there. There you go. That's the uninstall string. That's what we're looking for. But we want to make sure we can query for this. So how do I build this out now? Okay. Server could not process the request. So let's think about this again. Let's go back to our command. So now I want to start building out the commands in a way. Let's say we can do name like. Let's try that.
Mhm.
That doesn't get anything. If I say name like asterisk, nothing. Oh, okay. So my search is working. Okay, that's promising. So if I say name like one asterisk, okay, that looks promising.
That's
But nothing with
interesting.
net.
Or
Okay.
the version number, right?
Well, I'm looking. This is searching for name, so it's searching the name field. Now this
Can you
doesn't
put,
display
so
well.
you have to put .net, or can you put just net? Do you have to put the dot before the net?
Well, I'm using a like command, so that means I don't have to put the entire string.
Yeah. Okay. Anything. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's look through here. Let's find the name field. I don't see it. Display name .net runtime. So if I do a display name like .net. Okay, let's try that. Display name tag like asterisk .net asterisk.
We ran that.
Do what?
I said we ran that already.
Yeah. So something's not gelling. We're missing something in our code here. And it's something simple. So I'm gonna use another trick I used. So I'm gonna take this all off the end. Try this. Sometimes you can put things in the parentheses like this. I see it's not displaying it. Because certain fields might not actually be returning. You see that? So that's a valid field. But that name refers to the actual key. Okay. So let's do format table. See if this will work. That's not giving me anything better.
It looks like it.
Well, did it?
Well, to make it was a little bit easier to read when you format it to the table, but it's still not giving you the information you're looking for.
Yeah. The main thing is I need to fill. So this is the name field, but that's not helpful because we don't know what this is ahead of time. So what we got to do is we got to be able to, I need to know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We're using a get child item. Let me do it.
You're gonna do get item.
I just want to see something. Yeah. I just want to see something here. Oh, we'll go back to GCI, get child item. Now, so we can go to a whole thing on formatting. What are we missing here? It's almost like these values are not searchable. Like this name field here is. but everything is not. Now, if I was doing a registry query, I would have been done with this whole thing. Vulnerability be gone and everything. All right, we got to solve this. So hey, I'm gonna kick it over to y'all. Like, I need some suggestions from y'all. What are we missing here? So we know .name is a valid field.
What can we add to it though?
You do version. Let's see if that's a valid field. Nope. Display version. There we go. Some high level folks on Twitch. Hunterbot, what's up? Let's go ahead and drop this chat back on here. Hunterbot, appreciate it. All right. So what command are you using? Your camera is in the way. Oh, good looking out, by the way. Appreciate that. All right. Actually, let's move it over. I'm gonna take a trip over to the other side of the screen.
Can you put your camera on top or no?
Do what?
Can you put your camera on top, like the screen on top?
I mean, I don't know. I think I'll put it here because I think it blocks more stuff over all that period. So I think it's better on this side of the page.
All right.
Nobody needs to see this mug anyway, so I can just take it off. Okay, so what's up, by the way? Hunterbot, appreciate you doing. Maddox, what's up? Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming back to the stream on Twitch. Yeah, so what we're trying to do is we're doing a registry query. I usually do this with reg query command, but I'm trying to like force myself to do the registry searching using PowerShell now. And so when I do a GCI to search for this, and I take that and I pipe that into a web object command, I'm not getting the output I was liking. You know what I'm saying? So like it's searching this name field. I know it's returning value. So if I literally, I'll show you this. If I take this and instead of .net, I put this right here, paste this. That didn't come back anything. Oh, that's not display name. It's name field. So let's do name. See that? See how that brought back that? Well, these two entries, obviously they include that. So this field is actually, see that's what it is. It's the property, okay. I get it. I think I know what I was missing. Okay. All right. So here's the deal. So if I take this and I say, let me try this. Okay. Once again, it's all about trying stuff because once again, I don't have the answer. So dot property dot version. See if that actually works. No. GCI something dot property. What does this do? Okay. All right. We'll step closer. So do y'all see what I did? This is where y'all need to be asking questions. Cause see, the problem is you're wasting your time. If you in here and y'all just watching this stuff and you ain't asking the question while I'm doing it, I guarantee y'all are not gonna remember half of the stuff. So open it up. But
Okay, so when you switch it to property, it gave you that list from that column. How do you get it down to the one you're looking for though? Right? We don't need the whole. Go ahead.
Well, I'm hoping I can go another dot property dot display version.
Do property dot display name. I just want to see if it'll filter out just that from the column.
All right, you try to display name. See, that's not doing it. So I can get to, so basically I got two, wait a hot smoking jambalaya minute. All right, so when I do property, can I do that? No, I can't do that. So I can get the properties by doing that.
It said display name.
How do you filter the properties though?
Exactly. Like how do I step down into that subset of data to get what I'm looking for? Because like right now it's just displaying the actual property column, but I want to display the value.
Can you pipe that and do a where object?
Say it again.
Can you pipe it and do a where object.
Well, if I pipe,
Like-
so I'll show you something. If I pipe this command into a where object right now, all it's gonna do is let me search property names. So if I want to say display, I'll show you what I'm saying. This is just a theory, so we'll test it. Not because see, since this thing is only displaying the property name, we'll say name is like asterisk. We'll just say display name. All right, that's the field. Daniel's falling in love with display names. We're gonna give the people what they want.
What if you take that name and put properties in there? Can you use that like that or no?
Well, I'll try in a second, but I'm kind of doing what you're thinking now. So if I come here, all right, let's see. Make sure I got it's property, not properties. All right, we're name. All right, where it is display now. Wait, display is property.
Property or plural?
Is it like where property? Like, hold on. Where property like? Okay, I'm off. Okay, can you just do the dot whatever? Oh, I know what you're saying. I can't. That's what's kicking my butt. The other name guy. That's exactly what's kicking my butt. So like when we do these commands, typically, like if we want to get a file version, we can do dot version, dot file version, dot something, and it gives us the details, right? I'm not getting here. Okay, so I think the main thing is, all right, so let's back up a little bit. So when I do, let me see if I can get this one entry. So I see what the data set is returning. But what you're thinking is exactly what I was thinking. Okay. So basically when we do this get item, get child item command, it's coming back with the name of the registry key and then the property. So these are, but it's not, what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for the value of the property. And so I thought the same thing. So if I just do dot property, then I was thinking it would just display the property information over here. But instead, it just displays the property name without the value. Now here's something to note. This could have everything to do with the shell that I'm in. Remember, so I'm connected remotely through a Sentinel-1 shell. So you always, when you start to see weird stuff, you always have to be mindful that it could actually be the shell and not necessarily the script. Exactly. Dot display version, we tried it. We did try. So that's exactly what we tried. So we basically put it in parentheses and we did dot display. Just like that. No data, return. Now, what I typically do is when I run into an issue like this, guess what I do? I go straight to PowerShell local to my machine.
Yep.
And I drop these commands in my PowerShell locally because the thing is, I need to know, is it me or is it the shell? Okay.
Probably work.
Yeah. So at this point, let's go ahead and paste this. Okay. So let's check my code, get GCI. Looks like I left something off here. All right. So let's make sure that works. HTML software. Okay. I'm in PowerShell. I am as administrator. All right, let's see. What am I missing here? So wait, can I find HTML software while 6432 node? Because it does not exist. Okay, let's look at my syntax here. HTML local machine : software while 6432 node. And I see here Microsoft Windows. Oh, this is so here's another one. Guess what this is? This is a copy and paste issue. See those two little graded signs? Yep.
Yep.
That's a copy and paste issue, right? So there we go.
The
So
whole word again.
now we see it. Okay. So now if I want to do, let's check this out. Put it here. Dot name. Does that work? Okay. So that's the whole name. All right, but we saw that work. So let's see if we can do display name. Nothing. Okay. If I did display
What
version,
about property?
huh?
What about property?
Now the properties, okay, that goes back to what we did before. So when we put that properties,
give us-
property, RTY property, right?
Yeah.
All we get
It's gonna give
is
us just a list.
the property without the value.
Without the value.
Yeah.
What about? Can you use property value though? To drill down one more level.
Okay. All right. We got one. Well, we tried that already. I think you said, can we go to like property dot display name?
Oh,
Is that what you're talking
I'm
about?
trying to think
Daniel?
of another way to. No, I'm not sure. I'm trying to work through how to get down one more level from where we are.
Okay. So we got coming one in. So tag properties is okay. This other guy named I'm just gonna call it this other guy on YouTube. Do me a favor. Do the way you got that syntax written out, do I do like so that doesn't look like here. So hold on a second. So are you saying do I do like here? Do attack properties and then display name? I don't think that syntax is not gonna work. So I'm trying to make sure how I put the syntax in context, because you got it written out like this, like here. And see, that doesn't work from a syntax standpoint. Just do the GCI command without the name or the property at the end. Oh, I tried that. So 100 we tried that one too. That's what's got us stumped here, because we did exactly that one. So we did this as a where object command, and that didn't work either. So basically what you're saying is GCI all this, and then I pipe that into a where object command, just like this. It doesn't, because see, the thing is, all of these properties, the values of all these properties don't come through when you do that search. It doesn't work. The only thing that you can search is the actual registry key name, which is that long list of characters, or the actual property name field, but we're not getting anything from the values. So I'm perplexed on this. This is interesting one to me. Okay. So, but anyway, so basically, I'll show you in the shell. We already got that one typed up. See, we tried all that. These fields do not show up. You can search this and find this, basically. No, that's right. You can search this value. This comes through. And this, like when you say dot property, it just shows this and it shows these names. Is it property or properties? It's property. But all you get is these column names here when you do the property command. Okay, you don't get the actual values. That's what's got me a little bit confused here. Huh. All right, this is where we need to go. Let's see. Let's go do a search. Let's go back and look at some of these entries. You're working with registry entries. I remember this. So get child on them. Tag path. Okay, we know that. Let's see, is there a where object? See, this one doesn't go into the where object command. Let's see if it has the recurse. It doesn't have the recurse. See, this is not everything. Working with registry keys. All right, let's look at this. Oh, look at this. So we can do a select object. Bada bing, bada bang. That might be it right there. So I'm gonna drop this in chat for y'all, okay? That might be what we're looking for. We have to do a select object command. So let's test this. By the way, and I'm thankful for everybody that's tuning in, because this is how I learn. This man, like, it just seems like I'm just doing some stuff on YouTube or Twitch or LinkedIn or whatever I'm on tonight, all the platforms. But this is the stuff I go to work with the next day, and I'm able to solve problems with, or like remediate a vulnerability in a customer environment, something like that. So, all right, y'all remember the command? What we did? Get rid of the properties, and we pipe this into a select property. I don't know what I'm looking at yet. Hold on, let's see. We scroll up. Okay. All right, if we do a select name, let's see what we get. Okay, so you see what that gives us. Now, unfortunately, this is the unfortunate thing about this shell. We missing information. Let's go to PowerShell. Like it's cutting off. So let's do select name here so we can see the whole thing. Okay. See, that didn't still cut it off some, but we can kind of see. So we can actually see. So the name is actually the registry key. Okay. Hey, Matt, glad to be here. You have given me some projects to do on my, man. The beautiful thing about cybersecurity is PowerShell. If you dig into PowerShell and Python, and we're doing APIs, so I'm gonna be doing some API stuff. So if you haven't subscribed, hit me up on YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever. Because I'm excited, because we're really getting more into APIs right now. So I'm excited to do some more content on that in the future. But so we still don't have what we want. What if I say select display name? Does that even work? Okay. So it's like it just made, I think it just made that field up. Let me see something. It just literally make that field up. Look at that. Watch this. I just made it up. So that don't work. Okay.
That's not useful.
No, that's not useful. So we can select name and display name. Select property value. No. Select property display name. That don't work either. It's just literally throwing back whatever I type it.
Right.
Okay. Let's go back to the PowerShell guide. So, okay, that's what that brings. Okay, let's get deeper. What are we saying? Oh, great. We want the details. Path, where object, sub key count. Okay. So this looks good. Sub key count. We can count the sub keys. So it looks like there might be a fixed set of values that we can reference here. Okay. Let's see what else we got. That's a remove item recursive. Copying keys. But it's to be everything we need to know about registry keys. It's not everything we need to know about registry keys. Well, sure. Working with registry keys. It is working with registry keys. Like I said, it didn't say everything though. Yo, I'm kind of, I think I got some ideas. HKey current user : /. Am I like, no, Archer, you right on time. Welcome to the party, man. It's a stump. It's one of those ones where we got to think here. When you query registry keys, so it looks like we got where do I find these properties? Because obviously there's one called subkey count. There's one called value count. Can I get a list of these somewhere? Okay, I'm gonna go back to how do I get the registry value of registry key only? What are they doing? Path equals key. Wait, hold on. What did they do? Program files directory. Wait. What are we looking at? Basically, it makes every registry key value a custom object. PS path, PS parent path, PS child name, PS drive. Then the property. So even though you asked it by name to get the value, you have to use the name once more. Oh, are you? Wait, hold on. So display version dot. Like, hold on. Make sure I'm interpreting this right. So what did he do? He put it in tac name. Wait, tac name program. No. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Basically, makes your registry gets kind of like. So, maybe we're using the wrong operator. My brain turned off for a few days. Yo, man, yeah, dude. So, should we be using get item property? Does that work? Get. Okay, hold on.
All the way out. Oh, is that working?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if we make it up.
Okay. Right, because we don't know which one of those how many of those abbreviations work right now.
Okay, so I can't use recurse with get item property. That's the trick. So let's look at get item property, because that's what they were using in that. So get item property related to the registry. What is it that? Okay, I'm going down the rabbit hole. So what if I took this original query, go back before we did all this. So GCI, can I pipe this into a get item property? I'm just trying something, by the way. Did it actually work? Or is it just displaying the same thing as if I never piped it into?
All right, that was my question. What if you use get item property value?
You see LinkedIn, but I don't see listed in your socials. Nah, man, I had a little bit of an air gap between my YouTube and LinkedIn. I don't know why, because people can find me at this point. Sweet system. But my name is definitely there, Kendrick Washington, or you can look for technology interpreters. I would prefer if y'all really did follow the technology interpreters page, because I want to stream there on LinkedIn. So let me show you the page. So if y'all don't mind, while we got a few people, please follow the technology interpreters, because as soon as it gets to 130, I think, on LinkedIn, then I can shift the stream to the technology interpreters company page, which is really where I want to do all this stuff. So let me pull this up. See, review it as a member. Okay, so if you got LinkedIn, please consider following. I have about, I think I have 95 followers on this technology interpreters page. If y'all would follow there, that'll help me to get closer to, I want to get across 100 first, but I definitely need 130 before I can switch the stream off of my personal LinkedIn page to the same thing like a social media for the company, which is technology interpreters. Okay, but you can easily find me, I promise you. Everybody's found me at this point. Okay. Okay, so now, all right, we're back to square one. So if I take this off, it's the same thing. Is it? Hold on. No, it's not the same. Huh. Hold on. No. Yeah. Hold on. I did wait. Did that actually work? Dot.
Forgot the dot.
Yeah, I did forget the dot. Appreciate it. Oh, freaking snap. Dude. So I was able to chain that original command, pipe it into a get item property, and now I can use the diversion switches to get the information I need. Following. Thank you so much for Maddox. Appreciate that. Yo. Wait. So Daniel dot display name. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
There we go. Nice.
So now we're getting the values of these.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a problem. Because I need the uninstall string that's a part of this registry key. Dang it. I think I'm happy because I see what I'm looking for, but notice how it's only showing the display name. Wait. Display name. How do you do
Display name.
you can do multiples here. Sleeping Ninja in the house. You might have to bail us out again, Sleeping Ninja. We way off in the weeds. You can do multiple of these. That display name, but there's like a separator. See, it's so if I wanted to specify multiple fields, that's not it. Display name. How do I do? I think you want the pipe to select. Oh, I pipe it into a select. Ah, man. So we got to undo it. Cause see, the thing is, what I'm missing. Okay, let's reverse. Let's reverse for a second, Sleeping Ninja. I want you to look at this. By the way, if y'all don't know who Sleeping Ninja is on Twitch, Sleeping Ninja is very, very good at PowerShell. Helped me out on a lot of these videos. Helped me out when I first started streaming cybersecurity. So let's back up. So what I want the uninstall string. Okay. So let's back up. Let's make sure I didn't go past the basic. So select. See, this is what I get. When I try to do that, I get this because it doesn't recognize but 2 column headings. And that's going to be name and property. Uninstall string is spelled correctly. So that's But I think you need, okay, so now pipe it to, okay, sleeping that you're literally like, that's exactly the path we did. Okay, there it is right there. We've already done that. Okay, so we piped it into a get item property. Okay. And so once I did that, all right, we got what we're looking for. So now, if I say dot display name, or better yet, let's see dot version. I get all these versions, but the problem is I want the uninstall string. Wait, hold on. Am I just stupid? I think I'm just stupid.
You're not stupid.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
You might have missed something, but you're not stupid.
I'm so stupid. Yo, man, look.
You're throwing stove.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, it was right there, yo. Like, look, I'm telling you, this is real. It happens like this sometimes. So now that I can do this, I can take this and I can pipe this into a where object command. Where object, and I can say open parentheses. Whew, got lightheaded there. I was laughing so hard. Just needed I did need your presence, Sleeping Ninja. Appreciate that. So I can say where object $ underscore dot shoot. Do I have to say uninstall string again? Okay, or do I need to pipe this into a select? Nah. But where object $ underscore what? Because I've got the information on the screen, but what is it? Let's see. Let's try it. Well, I hate that it basically overwrote that. So can I say where object? Open brackets, $ underscore dot. Like. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let's see. Yo, let's see. We want the where statement after the get item property to query display name. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Okay. But let me finish this because I like to see if stuff works sometimes anyway. So I just want to see what this does. Okay, all right. So I didn't SILENT.
Are you trying to do silent or?
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I know. Is it silent? I thought silent was up there. I was just curious to see if this actually would work. See, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, but what Sleeping Ninja is saying is correct. So, on the get item property, and then I'm gonna do the filter. Get item property pipe where object where object opens this hold on, let me get rid of this for now. The where object $ underscore dot. Say it again.
Should you have your tag after where?
Where object.
Oh yeah, I did. I left that off. Thank you so much. For $ underscore display. Nope. Uninstall string. Tag like, and we're gonna do asterisk. And let's see what am I looking for? I think it's got 609 in it somewhere. Let me know if y'all see 609 in here anywhere.
Right here, close to the bottom.
Close to the bottom. Okay, I'm here.
Yep, right there.
right here, 6.0.9. Okay, so I can do that. Oh, dude, I just threw that whole command away. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Oh my gosh, that's so that hurts every time I do that and the whole command go away. God dog it. Okay, so item property. Okay, that's all right. This means I get more reps. Get item property. Like. Okay, let's see if that gets us where we double quote. No, what did I miss? Double quote, open there. Oh, okay. I can use a single quote in here. No, it's still. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, let's. Where object tab open underscore dot uninstall string like 6.0.9 that closes the where object command. I got a GCI command here. Oh, I don't have. Okay, do y'all see what I'm missing? After a bracket after the get item property. Hold on a second. Where
You going?
Okay, what do you after the get item property? So I'm taking that. Do we?
About your close quote.
See that? Nah, so because I think I'm doing the get item part, but then I'm piping that into.
Oh.
I'm missing this somewhere. Wait. Okay, I'm missing here. Oh, I know what I'm missing.
You got a flip, don't you?
Nah, I think I see it. I think I see what I did here. I need this right here, but then after I close it, I gotta close all my parentheses. This is what success looks like. Yes, another one. Let's go. Crowdsourcing. Drop this in chat, y'all. So add this. This is the this is the combination. So you see why I use reg query instead. That's a lot. I mean, it's not a lot when I look at it, but it was, it definitely had the wheels turning. So that's what it does. And then the icing on the cake, y'all, is I do dot uninstall. And there's my one liner right there. There it is right there. All right, let me see what Sleepy said. Let's see, or can remove the bracket from the beginning. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, I needed that bracket. Sleepy, because I wanted to pipe that into that dot uninstall string at the end. But that's what I love. So basically, we took that first command, piped it into a get item property, and then we were able to pipe that into a where object command that we filtered down to what we're looking for, and then we put that in all in parentheses, and then did a dot uninstall string to get the only property that we want. And this is not the right one yet, because you know what? I didn't want the uninstall string. I want the quiet uninstall string. I mean, I know what the switches are, but just for accuracy, so quiet. There it is right there. It's a quiet uninstall string. And notice, basically, when you're doing remediation on .NET cores like versions 5 and higher, typically, this is the command that you use to uninstall it. Okay. So provided you can connect via PowerShell, or even if you're on a machine, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Sleepy, I appreciate you as always, man. Like, that's good stuff right there. Totally good stuff. So now, since I don't need to do another, well, I don't know, man. This one should be a video for real. And by the way, look, y'all, we just hit I think we probably hit close to my all-time high. I've got 30 people watching across all social media right now. So 15 on LinkedIn, 9 on Twitch, 1 on X, 5 on Technology Interpreters YouTube, and I can't see Instagram, but yo, I just want to thank everybody. Like this stream is slowly growing, so thank y'all so much, by the way. Okay. So that being the case, now that I got this, I really want to do a YouTube video on this. So I don't want to get the vulnerability off of the machine, because don't get me wrong, it would be satisfying to go ahead and uninstall this right now, but I don't want to do it. So let's see if I can put this together. I'll do this recording later. I'm just gonna go ahead and log this in the Discord chat so that I got that. Cool. Does that uninstaller file exist on the program data? Typically it does. So let's go ahead and take a peek. All right. So everything we did, we went through just literally to identify the location of this executable. Okay. And so what I can do now is I can take it and copy. And that's why Sleepy's been in the game a long time too, you know what I'm saying? So, or at least he's very experienced in what Sleepy does. So if I change to the directory that is referenced and I do a directory command, there's the file that I'm gonna run. And so all I got to do is run this command with a space / remember. So basically, all I got to do is do a / the name of the executable, uninstall. I can't. Oh, I got to tape it out because it doesn't recognize. So uninstall. Are you going to set up a Kik account too? I don't know if the value is there. I don't mind going to Kik, but that's the actual formalized uninstall command. I'm going to copy and put that in Discord too. But I'm not against Kik. I think I can add more channels. Like Instagram is probably not the most ideal, so I just stream there. So I'll probably pull Instagram and stream on Kik if it turns out that it's actually beneficial and there's a good audience over there. Okay, so that's it. So the thing is, to record or not to record, that is the question. Cool. Even starting to get people on X, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, what's up, X folks? Thank y'all for watching the stream. All right, so let's take some questions right quick, because I know, like, I would love to think that everybody that's in the stream right now knows PowerShell to the T. But if it's anything I can do to kind of break this down so that you can actually action this and use this in your daily life, and there's the code right there. That's the actual command that we're going to execute. So everything that we did in the first part of the stream was to get this command. In the first part of figuring out the code. Now that we've got the PowerShell code to query the registry, and by the way, let's show you. So we can now reproduce this. Okay, I'm gonna show you why. So remember, we're going back to Tenable. Let me take Tenable over here, and if you work with Tenable, you know Tenable has one of the quickest sign outs. In fact, all security tools seem to have a quick sign out. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're trying to keep us secure through making us log in a lot. But it sure does hinder the work we do, man. So I say that in case one day somebody from Tenable's here, maybe they can help us. Tenable product manager, please extend the login to like the sign in time to 45 minutes. It would make a difference in our life. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get logged back in. Okay, all right, so now back in Tenable, what we got here is if we go ahead and we look at our vulnerabilities that we currently have, drag this over. Okay, so and this is in the finding section of Tenable. So now we're gonna go here. Actually, I think we're just gonna filter down the assets. This is the asset we're working on, and let's go to open and find these all the way to the right side over there, and now we get a comprehensive list here of the vulnerabilities. And so the one we just spent working on, so we got multiple versions here. Okay, so we've got .NET going to the plugin output, of course. So we got a version 5017 on this machine also. Okay, so that being the case, go back to S1. If I wanted to go through the same process, in theory, all right, I'm going to query, but instead of looking for 609, I'm going to look for 5.0.7. Did I say 17? Gotta double check myself. Yeah, 17 with an asterisk. Okay, and boom, just like that, it gives me the uninstall string. So the beauty is once you get your query dialed in, it's so nice, right? So I can take this, copy this out, throw this in Discord. And so now if I want to uninstall both versions, so but the same thing like Sleeping Ninja Axe, okay, let's go to this actual folder. Does this executable for version 5017 exist on the machine? So let's do a cd space, right click, paste, plain text, put my double quotes on the end, do a directory command. There's that executable. So like I say, if you're dealing with .NET, I think version 5 and beyond, typically there's an executable in the program cache folder under this. This is the, what do we call this? It's the identifying number or something is what Microsoft calls this, okay? And so usually if you go in under this directory, sometimes you'll see right here that this in this folder, and to keep from going, the reason we're doing this, we're going to the registry, because in theory, you could go through all of these folders, but let me show you how many folders there are in a package cache. That's why you want to use queries. Let the queries work for us. So this is not too bad. Not too bad at all. So but the thing is, we just don't want to go through all of these package cache. Now that I'm thinking about it, I got a second mission. Oh my gosh, I just came up with another idea. There might even be a shorter cut to remediate this. Y'all listening? Y'all with me? My folks think y'all asleep.
Yes.
So
I'm still here. I'm listening.
Okay, think about what we did. All right, we just searched the registry, because the registry, we know that if we feed it the right information, it will tell us the uninstalled string as long as it's a particular .NET version. We can use that sysfile location. But we know the structure of these .NET files. We know it. And we know that if it exists, it's going to be in a package cache folder. So why query the registry? Why not like recursively interrogate the program cache folder and look for it? I think it'll save a lot of time. So if I just go to C colon, let's go here. If I go here, right here at the package cache level. So, and like I say, this machine only has a few of them, but you can do a get item. You can do a get item recursively. So let's go here. Let's go to Google. And let's look at the get item command. Okay. So get item, is there a recursive command anywhere? Recursively. Use get child item. So let's change over to get child item. I think we got it. Do we have to get child item over here?
Are we on top? It's the third one.
Say it again.
Third on the top. Third is the third on the list to the left.
Get a child item. Thank you so much, Pierre. Appreciate that. All right. So we can do get child item recursively, and we can search these folders instead. All right. So we got a new mission here. Let's do it. Because this could work out really, really nice for like quickly identifying all the versions of .NET that we can just run the slash uninstall slash quiet. So get child item, tag path. There it is right there. Recursive and force. We need to find out what the force command. Hey, with somebody, when y'all look at the force command, see what that does right quick, okay? Actually, I'm being lazy, but I want y'all to look it up on PowerShell. I can literally just drag down to the bottom of the page. It's here. So gets items that otherwise can't be accessed by the user, such as hidden system files. The force command. Okay, there we go. That's good. Force shows hidden items. Okay, cool. So this is good. So now think about what we know now. All right. So if we go through that, we can use the slash force command. So if I just want to search this folder, so I'm going to do get GCI, right? Get child item. Everybody good with that?
Yep.
So GCI, and we want to search. So if I just do GCI, that's the same as doing a directory command. You see that? So GCI get child item is the same as directory. So now we know that that's synonymous. I don't have to do attack path command. I can just do it. And so now what I want to say, let's do attack recurse. Look at look at this, folks. It only took just adding GCI and recurse. Now I know instead of me searching the registry for all this, I can look through all these packages. So now if I say, what if I pipe that into a what? What command do I want to use now?
Where object?
Yeah. So where object, and we'll say we'll do name, right? Because see, it looks like that's the name column right there, right?
Yep.
So all right, look, I'm gonna do one up before we go there. If I do the GCI, put this in double quotes and do a dot name. Look at that. I just listed all the files right there. And then, so there's multiple ways to do this, okay? Where object, where is this? Where is the same as the where object command? What? So I can just say where.
Cool. Yeah.
Another shortcut.
Okay.
Okay. I'm in this operator. I gotta do that. Okay, so. All right, so where. You put Sleepy put the little glasses icon there. Appreciate that. All right, so so where, and we'll do $_ underscore. What do I do? Hold on. $_ underscore dot name tag like. Oh, I don't need to put my brackets. I didn't put my brackets. Underscore name like. Okay, and we'll say asterisk dot net asterisk close brackets. See if we can pipe that in. Look at there. So now, yo, it's totally gonna be using this at work, by the way. Just like, going back tomorrow, like, okay, I gotta shortcut this. I'm gonna make this like one liner, and I know all the .NET files that are available, and I just run a command. So I could literally, I'm just gonna tell you what I can do with this. Okay, just telling you where my mind is going. So from an automation standpoint, if I wanted to get .NET completely cleaned off a machine for all these versions, and the reason I always keep saying all these versions that have files, because if you're in a version like 4.3.201 version of .NET Core, it may not have these files on the machine. The uninstall process, I think, is a little bit different and harder. But for everything like this, you think about it, I can take this and I can pipe this into, I can do a basically put this in an array, and then I can do a for loop that runs through this and basically kills every version of .NET on the machine. So I could also do this. So if I basically wanted to make this easy, I can just do a dot name here, I think, and look at it. There it is right there. See what I'm saying? So now, so and yeah,
oh, that's simple.
That's real simple. So think about what we went through. We went from, I'm just gonna show you Discord while I'm putting this in it, right? We got a Menti chat for all the cybersecurity. So I went from all the way to like all that complexity down to now that we know what, yeah. Say it again.
From paragraph down to where?
Just, yeah. A simple one-liner. So, and I'm trying to think, it's probably an easier way to do that, you know, like to take this and just run through and uninstall this. So, say for instance, I could assign this to a variable. Man, I'll show you how quick this is. If I say, let's see. If I do .NET equals, I just made an array right there. Look at that. I just made an array. For our collection. So if I take this, right, let's go a little deeper with this. If I take this and I do a for each, how do I have to do it? I have to do like a for for each, do I have to put the parentheses around? Shoot, I just did this today. See, this is why I keep an air gap. Like I work on 2 separate computers, right? So I don't like bring my work stuff and do it on my personal machine and stuff like that. So my work laptop. So but I share monitors, so I have to switch inputs when I get ready to do my stuff. So I got my stuff on the work machine. I'm trying to think, where did I do it? I actually, I published it in. Do y'all mind looking? Do you mind looking in the delivery channel? I think I published a for loop when I actually wrote the code to go through and uninstall all the policies.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate that. But let's not be lazy. Okay. Take that back, Danny. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, all I gotta do is do a for each PowerShell for loop. I mean, I get lazy sometimes. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? For a loop. I do get lazy, but I gotta be a better example, especially since I'm trying to help other people to learn this stuff. But I also want to be my true self too. And this is my true authentic self that sometimes wants to take the shortcut. All right. For let's see, PowerShell arrays, everything you want to know about PowerShell arrays. By the way, if you want to be a genius, just learn everything at this learn.microsoft.com PowerShell. If you just go through and learn everything here, you will be a genius. Okay. So now I'm looking for, by the way, I know these, man, some of these pages I've been to so many times that I start to remember. Like, I know exactly what I'm looking for here, but I'm just going the long way. But it'll be like for something for it. Data is in for each node in data. So what I do is, all right, so understanding arrays can be a little bit confusing. Okay. But I'll put it like this. So just so y'all, I'm forgive me for talking about me, okay? But I'm gonna talk about me because this is my social media and this is part of it. But the thing is, I struggled. I had to quit. I took my first programming class in college, and it was with a teacher who was really easy, and I passed that course. And then I went to the second part of that course, which was C programming, and I had to drop the course because in the first course I didn't learn the fundamentals of programming and stuff. I wasn't really comfortable with arrays and structures and stuff like that. And so I had to end up dropping the class, and I had to go back and find and wait until that lady was teaching the second class so I could take her class again to pass it, because I literally went in this man's class and I felt like, man, I was just crushed, okay? Because I didn't have the foundational elements of programming, specifically C and C structures and stuff like that. If you're familiar with that, you kind of get what I'm talking about. So the same thing here, like arrays and stuff like that. I was never really comfortable using arrays and stuff like that. So I always wrote programs that were really way more simple because I was intimidated by it. Okay. But I can tell you, arrays are your friends. So here's the syntax. Like, I was about to send Daniel to Slack because I was being lazy. So sorry, Daniel. I'm sorry, man. So for each,
No worries.
So when I basically, so let me see if I can break this down. This is why I really need y'all to ask me questions, because I want everybody to walk away here with a good understanding of arrays. Okay, so please ask questions. Okay, so basically, array is when I'm able to assign multiple values to one variable. A variable is just something that holds this data, right? So say for instance, if I have red, yellow, green, and blue, I can say variable red equals red. And if I say print out variable red, it will print out the word red. Same thing with blue. But what if I wanted to put them all? I could say variable color equals red, comma, yellow, comma, blue, comma, green. Okay. And then I said, hey, print out variable underscore color. It will print out red, yellow, blue, green. So arrays are efficient ways to store multiple values in one variable. So I created a variable called .NET. I then assigned all of this data because I basically sent the output of our previous command, which is here, that goes through all the folders and it finds the .NET files. Okay. And then I take those values and then I assign them to a variable called .NET. So every time I say echo, the echo man command just prints out. Okay, there, Sleeping Ninja already wrote the array for me. Appreciate that. All right. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna change it just a little bit, Sleep, because this helps me, and I think it might help everybody else. So I'm gonna just change that. Instead of using item, let's think of this variable as a collection. So normally, if you just say x equals 1, then x is a variable. But array is a collection of variables, okay? So what I'm gonna say, instead of .NET, I'm gonna say, watch this. I'm gonna say .NET collection equals .NET. All right, what did I just do?
You added everything to .NET, everything you have in there.
So all the different versions
.NET.
of .NET.
You put it on .NET.
What I just basically took all the array values from .NET and I gave them to .NET collection. So if I echo, if this worked the way I think it does,
it should print everything.
All
So
of
now-
the .NET.
okay.
Same thing, basically.
The reason I did is because I want to put the word collection to differentiate, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write a for command. So for each, and I'm going to do it like this. And I want to say for each .NET version. Because see, I don't have anything assigned to .NET version. But when I loop through an array, it's going to go through each one of these values and it's going to temporarily assign them. And I'm going to be working with each of them individually. And so it's going to temporarily assign this to .NET version. And then I'm going to be able to do stuff as it. And then next it's going to go to this one. Then it's going to assign that value to .NET version. And it's going to keep going until I get through all of these versions. Okay? All of these. And so I'm going to say so while this one is assigned to .NET version, I can then say, here's build me an uninstall string and say uninstall this one. Okay, so I'll build it out. I don't feel like I'm explaining it totally good, but just bear with me for a second, okay? So for each .NET version and the .NET collection,
Okay.
which is all of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Open my bracket. Now I can tell it to do something. And guess what I can say? I can do a start process.
Okay.
And then I can say C:\\. What is it? Program data. /package cache. Let me see if this is work. I don't know if this is gonna work out, but I'm gonna try. I'm excited. Let's do. Now the thing is, because each of these file names is unique, I'm just gonna say asterisk. Okay, because remember, it's got to be targeting a unique path. Like if I had two files that were identically named 609 that were identical folders, which you can't have, it wouldn't work. Well, actually, let's just skip that. I don't want to get too much in the weeds on that. So in theory, though, I can, instead of me coming up with that, you remember the folder name was this long list of characters and stuff like that. Kind of looked like this. Remember, it looked like this. Like here, like all that stuff right there. Okay. But since, oh Lord, I just lost Discord. Come back, Discord. Okay. But since, anyway, I should be able to do that. And then I should be able to say, let's see. So I got the file name. So that folder, .NET version, which should be the actual name of the file. Bear with me for a second. By the way, I should have wrote this. I should have excluded .ex, .msis, because those actually work completely different. But for the sake of the exercise, I'm just going to go with it. All right, so .NET version. So basically what this is going to do is I'm building out a file path, C:\program files, package cache, whatever that long folder name is, and then this file name. So that's the path of this file. Okay. Going to close this. All right, and then I need to do tag argument list. And that's what I'm going to put slash uninstall slash quiet. Close parentheses. All right, that should be the command. And then I'm going to close my curly brace. All right, this is probably going to error out. You can do a what if. So Sleepy, I don't know the what ifs as good. I've looked at them and I read through what they do. I need some more seat time with what ifs. So maybe in the upcoming stream, I'll do some what ifs to get more comfortable. So let's see, syntax look good. Let's see if this actually runs. That looked like it actually executed. There are no error messages. I'm gonna copy this code because you don't let good code go to waste. I'm telling you, you read code. Look, code is like recycling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should do it. Okay, so what do y'all think? When I look in these folders, what should I see now?
Shouldn't see nothing, no.
Well, remember the ones that have MSI, that command is not valid for them.
Okay. Yeah. So it should be all.
It's like it got a failure. It didn't work. Let's see that 609. So I need to refine my search word name like .NET asterisk .exe. Let's get this a little bit more refined. I need to move that. Okay, what did I do wrong? Okay. Oh, okay. I got a copy space problem. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see how we're named like .NET. I need .NET asterisk .exe, and I don't need that asterisk on the end. Okay, so now what I've done is I've narrowed it down to these two files. Okay, so I'm only targeting these two. So these are the two .NET versions I have. So if I start over, if I say $, .NET collection equals, okay. Okay, all right, so you see what I've done? I've updated these two, okay? So .NET collection now equals just these two files that we're targeting, which I know the command works. So now if I run the for command, all right, let's think about this for each. So it didn't run last time. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to echo this command right here. I want to see if it's actually building this file path correctly. So let's copy this for a second. And I always do these kind of checks when I see stuff is not working. So if I echo this, all right, so that's actually good. That's the path. C: programs. So if I do dir, okay. So that, oh wait, well, hold on a sec. Let me see what am I missing here. Oh, I would have to do a for. I would have to loop through the array. Sorry, that won't work. Okay, all right. So no, so dir C: program. So this actually works. It's referencing that. All right, but I actually want to. All right, so let's take this. All right, so is this remediating one vulnerability on each system? How much do you think a company would spend per hour on a defender remediating one vulnerability? Ooh, Hunter, that's okay. Let's think through it. Let me unpack your question. Is this for remediating one vulnerability? So for me, if you see me, just FYI for context, if you see me working on a script on the stream, let's say I go back to work with this script tomorrow. I'm going to go back to work with this script and I'm going to run the script at scale. So for every customer that we have that has this vulnerability, I'm going to script this and run this in an automated fashion against all of their machines. So you estimate, so for me, do you think about that? Like what is the cost savings per company? Because this is how we work. We basically target every vulnerability at scale. That's what my company does. Now, if I was working on this individually, you think about my time. So if I had to go and I had to actually perform this action on every machine, that cost is really high per employee. See what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure, Hunter, let me know if I answer your question. Like, give me some deets, man. I like the question. Like, so let's make sure we get it out, because I think that's a great question to understand, like the investment versus the return. So, believe it or not, my boss, I report to the CTO, and he's asking us these same kind of questions, man. Like, he doesn't want us doing anything like at a singular focus. Everything should be done in an automated fashion, whether it be an API or some script or something like that, you know? So, all right. So y'all can see that this is actually building out the path like I wanted to. Okay. So this is dynamic. The fact that I was able to do a directory command with this plus this, that shows me that, and the fact that it showed the file, that's good. So if I did like a for command, let's see if I can run that for each command. Okay, there it is right there. So what I basically want to do is, like, to start to test this, I'll say for each, let's just echo this command out. Let's see if it's actually getting a file pass correctly. And let's get rid of this switch and stuff. We don't need this. All right, so when I run this, it should cycle through the array. Okay, so you see what I'm doing is I'm testing here. So basically, I'm building the path to the vulnerability so that I can run my start process command. So this so far is good because it's showing that I looped through the array. I built my path correctly. So now at this point, let's go back to the actual for each command. And let's check everything. My argument list is / oh, look at that. There's why I didn't uninstall. There's the answer. I typoed again. Sorry, I typoed on myself. Yes, so UNINSTAL. All right, y'all double check that. Look good to everybody?
Yep.
Okay, so let's run this command. And now where's the command where I did for, where I cycled through and did echo? Let's see for a second. Well, that's just showing the path. I needed to do a directory. So instead of echo command, I'm going to tell it to do a dir. It's still there. Now it's gone. Hey. So, all right. So now so let's take what we just did. Let's kind of like unpack what we're just looking at here. Okay. So let's see. The what if simply just tells you the command would do if it was executed without executing. Note, we need to do some what ifs. Daniel, we need to go crazy with what ifs for this point forward. For that command, you'd also want a wait on the start process so that you don't try to uninstall all at once. That's true. So appreciate that, Sleepy. That's absolutely right. The wait timer forces you it waits till the first process completes execution before moving on to the next one. So that's a good note that we want to do attack wait. So make sure you see that in chat. Wow. Okay, dang it, man. I don't have the chat on the screen. Sorry about that. There you go. Okay, so let's circle back. All right, Hunter, if you're there, let's chat for a little bit. So if you think about like just simple script, and by the way, I'm not a beautiful PowerShell programmer. I'm not a developer and stuff like that. I write hardcore, get to the point, make it happen script. That's all I do. Okay. I'm not very eloquent. I don't have error handling in most of these. I do sometimes, if I were going to deploy this at scale, I would go back and put in some commands to output some data so that we can go back in the logs and see what happened at every phase and confirm that it's gone. But to answer Hunter's question, Hunter, what would you think the value would be? So knowing what I've got here, like I've got one script right now that will go through, and .NET Core, like .NET Core is only needed by a select group of people, typically the developers on the machine. So if I can take this and I can run this on thousands of machines at the push of a button and remediate, and you think about this, okay, cool. If you think about this, CLs, so if I can remediate this on thousands of machines, and on top of that, when I remediate this, it doesn't just uninstall one critical vulnerability. It's going to remove multiple, because see, with the .NET versions, there are multiple critical, high, medium, and low vulnerabilities. So I'm going to get rid of multiple critical, high, medium, and low vulnerabilities at the same time on thousands of machines with the push of a button. You tell me what the value of that is. How would you calculate that? So, and that's kind of the way that we're basically tasked with thinking in our department. Okay. Daniel, Pierre.
Yep.
Keldar. Yep. What y'all got, man? This has been a good night, man.
Absolutely.
I believe Tim has a way to configure timeout. By the way, it's used anyway. Let's see. I believe Tim has a way to configure timeout. By the way, it used to. Hey, sweet system. You say Tenable when you talk about Tenable, like the vulnerabilities, because I mean we're in Sentinel-1. You mean Sentinel-1, or you just talking about the PowerShell in general? So hit me back. Make sure I understand.
I think you're talking about it. They're logging off of Tenable the whole time.
Oh, the Tenable, dude. Man. Yeah, I think I'll look at my console. I'll double check because I remember something like that. I think let's see, it's logged off again. Yeah. I mean, we haven't been able to figure it out at work. But we'll do some digging and see if we can get it. I appreciate that though. I think on that main menu, only difference is we have an MSSP console because we have all of our customers in there. And so I need to make sure it's that. Plus we're integrated with Okta, basically SSO. So I gotta do some digging in to see if we can figure it out. But it's driving us crazy. But yo, it's 12:59, y'all. Anything, yo, by the way, dope stream tonight. I appreciate y'all. I did not expect to grow this. Like it is across all social media right now. We got 12 on LinkedIn, 7 on YouTube, 6 on X. Did not expect X to keep coming through like that. And 6 on Twitch. I feel like this is a great thing because you think about it. If you do anything in your life and you get 31 people that are sit down and watch you do something, that's actually pretty cool. So I know everybody wants like 1 million people, but I'm pretty happy, yo. So appreciate y'all. My thoughts on the defender cost was the time spent on each vulnerability, how much companies pay for defender salaries, and let's see how they can provide value for their employees. Cybersecurity is looked at as a cost-centered instead of a revenue generator. Man, dude, Hunter.
That's a lot to unpack.
Hunter. Okay, man, I want to make a whole video on this. Okay, here, let me throw this out there. Okay, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. If I was a bad actor, okay, my time as a bad actor is viewed as making money. My job as a defender is listed as a operating cost. Think about that for a sec. No wonder, like, how are we gonna win that battle? The more that they are encouraged to work because they make money for themselves and they make money for the employers. We don't make any money. If at best case, we just try to save us from losing money. I think that's the dynamic that makes this really like messed up, you know. But yeah, Hunter, you're right. Cybersecurity. I mean, you save money because if you think of the breach costs, like we just looked today, right? If you look at the breaches that come out, like we watch the CISO series every morning. I I've started to basically. I'm trying to figure out an automated way. I'm not gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna try. This might be my retirement idea. I'm gonna hold that one. So, but there's a lot of ways to bring cybersecurity news to folks, and so I got some creative ideas. Once again, with automation and AI, there's some pretty interesting things that can be done, and nobody's done it yet. I don't know if I'll do it, but I'm thinking about it now. So anyway, maybe I'll beat me to it. Maybe it's room for multiple people, right? But bottom line, if you look at the amount of money that's being spent after somebody gets hacked, and it's a calculation, a lot of people are they're willing to get hacked and then pay later.
I know that's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like everybody's getting hacked, no matter who you are.
Yeah. Yo, Hunter, what are you thinking? And I'm trying to figure out which side of the equation you're on, Hunter. So I thought with the defender cost was the time spent on each vulnerability and how much companies pay.
Because I read somewhere that said that cybersecurity people, like China, have 50-1 to Americans in cybersecurity.
50-1.
Yes, for every one cybersecurity person, they have 50.
And my impression, I think China's winning the cyber war. I mean,
quiet, but they're winning quietly.
I don't know, man. They kind of noisy, man. They kind of like bold about it. You know, they going in and taking everything. You know,
North Korea is no joke either.
Yeah. But even if you think about like the NSA and how, like, which one of our offensive teams actually makes money? You know, attackers only need to make it once versus constant. Yeah, that's right. Like we was here all the time to say they only have to be successful one time. We have to be like successful every time as a defender. Yeah, man. The game is stacked against us. But also, I'm also a big fan too. Just some things I see is that most companies, and this is from me talking to my peers, most companies, they don't have their cybersecurity people fully. Like, for instance, like a lot of times you may be cybersecurity, but they may have you doing like general IT tasks, or they have you, you know, in other meetings, or have you doing other things versus like being purely focused on cybersecurity. And I mean, that includes the reporting. I'm not saying so I'm saying like not just like doing reports is nothing that's part of it, because that is part of it. But you don't ever want to be cross-training your cybersecurity people. You want your cybersecurity like people focused, because what happens is, like, it's one thing to be doing the regular hygiene stuff, but you also want to give them some actual threat hunting time. And when you think, and we use the word threat hunting, this is the way that SANS defined it for us in our training. Threat hunting is what you're doing proactively. It's not what you're doing after you found something. That's an incident. That's an investigation. That is not threat hunting. You really want your people like to not only be doing the regular hygiene stuff, like installing the agents, checking it, you know, remediating stuff. You want them to also be like actively going in and writing rules. Like, you know, for instance, like their releases. Hey, here's these, what do they call Yara rules? You know, and stuff like that. Like, you know, like that's why I can't wait until I get my InfraGard access back, because Homeland Security and the FBI, they release a lot of good information and intel, including Yara rules and stuff like that, snort rules that they kind of give you that you can go and implement. So basically, you want your team monitoring these channels and then building out this additional detection and stuff like that in the tool. So that's why you can't like, you got to let your cyber people be cyber people. That's the bottom line. Pure cyber people. From the moment they come in, you don't want to bog down with 1 million unnecessary emails or 1 million unnecessary tickets and stuff like that. You know? So it's just like, okay, you know, you're thinking like, who would, like, what if you hired like a armed bodyguard, and instead of protecting you, like for instance, you LeBron or somebody, pick your superstar, Taylor Swift, whoever, you know, like, and your armed security person was only like, you're out, and that person like is, you know, 25% of the time they're off not doing your protection. where else does that work in this world? But in cyber, it's pretty acceptable. I was wondering how companies view the cost of doing business for cyber. Do they think it's okay? Do they think, okay, this one vulnerability took 24 hours to remediate, and I paid for 3 cyber professionals, $90 for an hour to remediate. So I'm wondering if there's a sweet spot of cost per vulnerability remediated. Man, I like where you're going, though. I like where your mind is going, my friend Hunter. Okay, so let's see if we can unpack this one. Okay. Hunter, most vendors publish ROI and include full-time employees, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, so sweet, man. It's really hard to gauge because we have to we're doing this right now, right? We're trying to understand the value, man, the value per vulnerability. Man, that's a tough one. Cause
I guess it depends on the severity of the vulnerability too.
Man, all right. So let me give you a couple of scenarios. Let's talk through a couple of scenarios. Okay. Let's say for instance, you have a Mac OS environment, you have 50 machines for a Mac OS environment. And let's say you've gone through and basically done all your Mac OS updates, all your Office updates, and you know, like if you got any Node.js, essentially you've gone through and you've done your hygiene. Okay. For the next 3 to 6 months on Mac OS, you're probably not going to have a lot of vulnerabilities. Think about this. Okay. So that value per vulnerability, what is that? Say for instance, if you have one vulnerability over the next 3 months, that value, right, that cost is pretty high. Whereas in the beginning, when you start dealing with vulnerabilities, like you go in and you start doing the cleanup, you don't have as many like you have a lot of vulnerabilities. So that time for that person is more justified. But once the vulnerabilities are low, it's difficult. And that's why you got to have those folks allocated to doing everything than just looking at a vulnerability. They got to be doing threat hunting. They got to be like watching all the other like parts of the threat landscape. Otherwise, if you just focus on vulnerabilities, at some point they're gonna be so low, there's not gonna be that much to do. For Sentinel, for instance, if you get a number of an incident takes X number of hours to investigate, X number of hours to remediate, and then you factor if you have enough full-time employees to effectively handle the incidents, you probably don't. So utilizing the SIM SOAR automation you're providing is a force multiplier. I agree with that. That's a really good statement. 100%. Okay, my Discord did your Discord just flake out?
No, it was yours.
Yeah, mine did. I think. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think my Discord just pushed his update. I think it just forced an update. I know one was pending. That's interesting.
Maybe it was taking too long.
I guess so. Hey, note to the other people. At some point, you just got to push the update, right? You can't wait for people to forever. So otherwise, nobody's Discord would ever be updated, probably. What point do you think the company thinks it's more cost effective to get hacked by the threat actor instead of having a cyber team? Man, dude, it's 1 a.m. Just push the update. Yo, they did it. They did it for me. So to answer that question, I do see in an economy like this, a lot of companies will definitely like err on the side of I want to save this money than do cyber. It's just a fact. Companies will do it all the time, and they will kind of fly under the radar. My AT&T router typically updates at 3. Yo, sleeping. I've seen that too. I was on AT&T for a long time, and I low key would see, like, it would be for mine. It would be midnight, and I would be, say for instance, I was gaming or something, or even streaming, and then all of a sudden I would just lose connection for a little bit because they sneaking those updates in. Yeah. Yo, Hunter, honestly, it's a lot of companies doing that right now. The CISA, Cyber Information or Cyber Infrastructure, security agency, which is part of Homeland Security. I think they just got fussed at big time because they were so understaffed that they couldn't like even feel like it was like there was like less than what they were only able to like take care of like 30% or 40% of the things that they were tasked with doing because they were so understaffed. So if Homeland Security is doing it, you know companies are doing it. It's depending on the company, the C-suite generally. You can educate and sway the execs with the right conversation. So yes, that's true. So that's why you got to have like say for me, so I serve as a director, but the thing is, our CTO can talk to our CEO in a way that's way better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn those skills and try to get better at that part of it. But the reality is, that's why you got to have your CTOs, your CISOs, and stuff like that. People who can talk to the people who can talk to the people who actually can release the money to be able to provide the support you need for cyber. But what drives a lot of companies to still get cyber in spite of costs is the fact that they have certain compliance requirements. They have additional clients. Some of their clients also have requirements that they have to adhere to from a cyber hygiene standpoint, and then also for your cybersecurity insurance in order to maintain and your cyber, or in order for your cyber insurance provider to pay out, then you have to you said cybersecurity insurance requires things like MFA. That's exactly it. So in order for you, if you get hacked and you don't do certain things with your cyber insurance, then your cyber insurance will not pay. Nope. So things like that, so Hunter, to answer your question, what I see is things like that, compliance needs that drive them to pay for cybersecurity. Otherwise, most companies probably would not do their cybersecurity, period. Yep, exactly. Cool. I know it's getting late for everybody. It's 1:13. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I need to get some shut out so I can be sharp for tomorrow. I appreciate everybody that joined tonight. This was a record live stream tonight. So we think we hit 31, maybe even 32 people on all the channels tonight. So thank y'all so much. I will sell my bug bounty services to cyber insurances. Sell your bug bounty services to cyber. I'm thinking about that. Your bug bounty services. If you sold it to cyber insurance.
Yeah, so he will use his bot.
Skill set.
Yeah.
So you what? Say it again. He can do what?
He will use his skill set for companies to sell them instead of he would go in and look for them.
Yeah, so he would work for the insurance to show that there's people not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yo, they legit do that. Like for real. They absolutely, they go through it, fine tooth comb and check all your stuff to catch you slipping. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. Everybody. I'm gonna get me one of those instead of this microphone. I'm gonna get me one of those Elgato ones that actually is low mounted to the desk so I can get this thing out of my face, man. This you blocking. Look at hide behind this big mic.
That's how I got my cheap microphones right in the desk.
Yeah, definitely want to do that.
$50.
All right, so folks, I hate to cut it down. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channels y'all on, please, if you haven't done so, and I'll see y'all. Typically, I try to stream every Tuesday and Saturday nights. Definitely Tuesdays, okay? So, and I'll be on with the cybersecurity mentorship program members. Like basically, they alumni. I don't even need to call y'all. They've gone through the program at this point, so they pretty much alumni and actually friends at this point, basically. So, anyway, all right. Well, good night, everybody. Appreciate y'all.